Hello, my name is Natalie Gifford. Today I'm doing a speech for Dr. Finley online public speaking through Lubbock Community College. Today I'm going to be telling you the difference about dogs. Dogs to me are an awesome thing to have because you can have them for most of your life. They usually live a pretty good life. Now I'm going to tell you guys some basic facts. I personally have 2 dogs of my own, and their names are Remy and Phoebe. Phoebe is just my dog. Phoebe knows when I'm sad or when I'm mad, and she tries to comfort me to the best of her ability. The next awesome thing about Phoebe is I am terrified of tornadoes because I've always had bad experiences with them. She knows that, and whenever there's a watch or warning, I get really, really bad anxiety, and she just stays there with me, and she doesn't leave my side no matter what. And I just love that about her. The next basic fact I'm going to tell you is since the year 2019, they have discovered over 340 breeds of dogs. To me, that is just insane because you can find the right dog just like I did with Phoebe. Now I'm going to tell you why I believe that dogs are better pets than cats. I believe that dogs are better pets because you can actually take a dog on a walk and they will walk with you. Now, I'm sure there is some weird cat out there that will walk with you, but dogs are more friendly to other pets than cats are. That's just what I believe. You can argue with me. I'm just going to leave it to that. The next thing I'm going to talk about, which is awesome about dogs, are service dogs. There are service dogs for special needs people who really need a service dog. Service dogs can detect different types of scents, or they can keep you out of danger. Service dogs are a great thing to have, and you can take them into stores, and they do not have to be, or they don't have to have a coat or anything saying that they are a service dog. And no one can ask you if they're actually a service dog because that is discriminating to you. And whenever a store discriminates you, that is just a bad thing to happen, and they don't want that. The next thing we're going to talk about is breeders and adoption. Now, I strongly believe in adoption. Adopting a dog can make it so much happier, but at the same time, you also have no idea where that dog is coming from, like its old household, and what happened in that household, which can be scary at times. Now, I am going to be honest, my dog we did buy, but the lady's wiener dog was not supposed to get pregnant, but she did, and they were full-blooded puppies, so my mom finally gave in and said yes to me, but that's only because we have always had bad experiences with Humane Society puppies. That's because most of those puppies we have ever gotten have died, and we have no idea why. We just think that it gets like kennel cough or something really bad that hurts the puppy and makes them die. Now my sister, she just recently got a boxer from this old man who was dying, which is very sad, and he adopted that dog from whenever it was a baby and raised it until she's like 3 now, and my sister has her. Well, that boxer, most breeders, they chop off their tails to make them look right, which I find very, very rude of them because that's just hurting the dog. Like, if you have an extra finger, they aren't just going to chop it off at birth. But anyways, that's a whole different topic. But to me, this dog, she looks so goofy because this is like the only boxer I've ever seen with a full tail, and she's so goofy. She's so funny. I love her to pieces. Now, with that being said, the cropped ears also on dogs, I just find it I find it pointless. Like, why would you want cropped ears on a dog? Like, yeah, it's gonna make them look more, I don't know what to call it, attractive, but at the same time, I feel like it's really hurting the dog, and it just shouldn't happen. The next thing I'm going to talk about is why you should get a dog. I believe you should get a dog because dogs are awesome to have, although they are a lot of responsibility because they are like taking care of a baby. You do have to feed them. You do have to water them. You have to, if you need to, you can crate train them, which we started to with my dog, but then we got out of school, so I just decided not to anymore, and she's doing fine. You need to take them outside about every either 30 minutes to an hour, at most 2 hours, because you don't want them pottying in your house because you need to potty train them. They are so much like a kid, it's ridiculous. They need the attention just like a kid does, so if you don't have time for a dog, you probably really should not get one. And but once again, dogs are an awesome thing to have, and I really think you guys should look into investing one if you guys don't have one yet. Unless if you're allergic, then don't do that, because that's just a bad thing. And thank you for your time. I hope you all are staying safe and having fun through this crazy time. Thank you again.